Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Aquarius placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house you want to check in on. Whatever it is, you're welcome here. All right, let's get into it. Keep in mind, if you do happen to see the message after the last week of August that transitioned into September 2022, it's okay. It just means you were meant to hear the message at a later time. All right, spiritual team, what is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Aquariuses? What is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Aquariuses? Okay, let's see. Okay, we have the tomato, love it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the marigold, positivity. Awesome, okay. I love it. I think it's pretty straightforward. Of course, remember that love doesn't always have to mean romantic love. It could be love between friends, family, children, your dentist, I don't know, anybody. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what you guys need to know. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? Come here. What messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? Excuse me. Okay, 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, all Wands. And the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. Wow. All fire, just a dash of water. All right, let's get into the bottom of the deck. We have the Moon, 10 of Swords reversed, 8 of Swords reversed, 5 of Wands reversed. I love it. You guys are coming out of a period of possibly depression, sadness, feeling stuck, like you guys are just, I don't know. I don't know why I heard the worst person in the world. I don't know if you feel like, if you're like questioning like why people continue to do the things they do to you. For those of you who are questioning whether there's something wrong with you, I don't see that. Okay, that's something that was made up in your head because people, I don't know. You know what it is, Aquariuses? You guys are really tough nuts to crack. So when people do finally crack you, or if they're unable to crack you, they try to bring you down, right? It's like they see a really tough, resilient person, and for some reason, some people just can't stand it. They're like, God, why is Aquarius so just, I don't want to say cold is the word, but you guys can be some cold motherfuckers. I'm not gonna lie. But you guys are just like, I don't know. Not a lot of things move you. Like you're very steady. So nothing really shakes you too much. So it's like people try to shake you up, and every now and then they get to you. So for you guys, I think this is kind of like a one of those situations that rarely happens for you guys, but now that it's kind of over and you're getting away from the hiding out from people and like going through your emotions and all that, you're kind of coming back to your normal self again. You know, for some of you, I feel like you're not quite strong enough to like go back in for another fight, or, you know, be as strong and courageous as you normally would be, but you guys are kind of getting back to yourselves. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes my communication is a little funky. This is so interesting to me though, all Wands cards. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. That song just popped into my head. I haven't thought of that song in a long time. But that's how I'm feeling, you guys are feeling with all these Wands cards. It's like, okay, I've gone through the sadness, I've gone through the hurt, you know, the mental defeat, and all this arguing and fighting and kind of losing the battle here. But now it's time to get back up. Because you can't stop an Aquarius. You can't. Look at me. Who's gonna stop me, boo? Who's gonna stop me, boo? With the Seven of Wands, that's what I'm feeling. It's like right back up, bouncing right back up. You're like, all right, we've sat down long enough. Let's get back to it. And you guys are going at it full force. Full force. You know what this is? This is self-love. Your self-love is kind of back up. It feels like your self-love got depleted with the situation. And now, like, the tank is kind of refilling. You know what I'm saying? You've cried your tears. You've, had your little blue moments. And now you're finally getting back to that positive mindset and that self-love of, I'm a bad bitch, can't nobody take me down, kind of a thing, right? I love it. So I feel like this week, you guys are just jumping back into things super quick. You're like, I don't have any time to waste. Let's get back to it. Whew, Aquariuses. You guys are inspiring to me personally. I love to see it. And honestly, because the positivity card is here and I see that you've gone through so much down here at the bottom of the deck, I think it's really incredible how, at least from what I'm feeling, you guys will be able to kind of get back into that position of being a strong and determined person, but also not letting the past BS take away from that positivity and that love that you have for what it is that you do or for the people that you do care about. That's not going to waver. It may take some time to, replenish that positivity and that love that you have for yourself, but you will eventually get back to it. That's what I'm feeling. Whew. All right, Aquariuses. That's what I'm seeing with the tarot. Let's get into the oracle decks, or oracle deck, I should say. Keep in mind that whatever messages come up from this deck could be related or unrelated to what we've been talking about so far. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Aquariuses? Oh, too many. Let's try that again. All right, Aquarius. Spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? Final messages do you have? Anything else flip over? No. Okay. All right, let's take this half. Spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? All right, spiritual team. Any final messages for my Aquariuses from this half of the deck? There we go. Thank you. All right, let's get into it. So we have the dagger, fear, worries, tense situations, and I feel like that's what you're coming out of. Yeah, fear and worry definitely surrounding your own capabilities, who you are as a person, whether that's, am I a lovable person? Am I a capable person? Yes, you are. I can tell you that right now. You are full of love, even though people may not always see it, okay? But you do have it in you. You just don't always show it to everybody in the ways that everyone else shows it, We also have the forest, muddled, unclear thinking, definitely with the moon card. It feels like you're coming out of it. It's kind of like you're walking in a fog still because you're recovering from everything still. It's like that weird transition period between I'm hurt and I'm fine. It's kind of in the middle, right? That's just what I'm getting from you. But the good news is you're transitioning, you're getting back up, because otherwise these cards wouldn't be here. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. We have the hat. You will be playing a different role. Okay. So I'm hoping that means that you're not going to be everybody's punching bag anymore. Universe, spiritual team, well, your spiritual team. Hopefully that means you're not going to be everyone's punching bag anymore, or whoever that was, one person's punching bag anymore. We also have the wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Yeah. It feels like this person, I don't know if they're still around or in your life. Hopefully not. But if they are, like if this is someone you can't really avoid being around, hopefully this person will see your determination and lay off. that, or if I know anything about my Aquariuses, you guys will have something to say when you're back at full power. Can shut them down real quick. But I feel like right now you just don't have it in you to fight this anymore. So I think taking a little bit of like a break to recoup and like heal yourself a little bit is going to help you get back into the fight if you ever need to again. And like I said, hopefully you don't. Yeah. I don't know why I heard they may have been successful and that's why it hurt you so bad, coming between you and someone or something you want. I feel like they were successful and that's why it hurts so much. So if that resonates for you, I do apologize and I'm sorry that happened to you. But, you know, whatever is meant for you or whoever is meant for you in this life will come to you or come back to you. Okay. Especially if this person went through, you know, sneaky means of getting that, probably won't stay with them for long. And if this is like someone that came between you and a friend, that friend that you lost will probably end up seeing this person's true colors eventually. All right, Aquariuses, that is what I have for you for this week. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info on where to find me is below in the description box, along with my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.